Announcer bot is active. Tomasz Novanti is 4th. Benjamin Martin is 5th. Nat Stevenson is P5. Ian McElroy is P2. Greg Merrow is P2. Best lap is a 2:09.594. Nat Stevenson is 4th. Benjamin Martin is P5. Nat Stevenson is 1st. Best lap is a 2:07.631. Greg Merrow is 2nd. Best lap is a 2:07.908. Nat Stevenson is 1st. Lasse Albrecht is 7th. Nat Stevenson is P1. "15 minutes remaining in the session. Tomasz Novanti is P4. Best lap is a 2:46.095. Lasse Albrecht is P8. Tomasz Novanti is P5. Ian McElroy is third. Best lap is a 2:09.123. Lasse Albrecht is fourth. Best lap is a 2:43.788. Tomasz Novanti is P4. Best lap is a 2:09.664. Nat Stevenson is P1. Best lap is a 2:06.480.
Microphone check.
Tomasz Novanti is fourth.
Can someone hear me?
Nat Stevenson is P1. Lasse Albrecht is P6. Ian McElroy is third. Greg Merrow is second. Ten minutes remaining in the session. Ian McElroy is third. Best lap is a 2:08.932. Benjamin Martin is P6. Best lap is a 2:11.166. Cone Garling is P10. Rolf Bieber is 9th.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
That's good, thanks.
Tomasz Novanti is 5th. Best lap is a 2:09.497. Pittman is 11th. Greg Merrow is P3. Rolf Bieber is P11. Stefano Zanella is P10. Pittman is P9. Andy Stengel is P12. Lasse Albrecht is P3. Five minutes remaining in the session. Cone Garling is P12. Pittman is P7. Best lap is a 5:03.765. Cone Garling is P10. Andy Stengel is 9th. Nat Stevenson is 1st. Benjamin Martin is P7. Nat Stevenson is 1st. Rolf Bieber is 12th. Tomasz Novanti is P5. Best lap is a 2:07.875. Greg Merrow is 2nd. Best lap is a 2:07.204.
Can anybody hear me?
Yep.
Stefano Zanella is P3.
Testing, test 1, 2, 3.
Tomasz Novanti is P5.
Test 1, 2, 3. Okay, thanks.
Pittman is 7th. Stefano Zanella is 3rd. Best lap is a 2:07.576. Andy Stengel is 6th. Greg Merrow is P2. Stefano Zanella is P3. Pittman is 7th. Best lap is a 2:08.250. Stefano Zanella is 3rd. Andy Stengel is P7. Best lap is a 2:08.204. The race session is at Gult's Horsma. The wind speed is 8 km/h from the north-northeast. Stefano Zanella is 1st. Nat Stevenson is P2. Greg Merrow is P3. Gilville 77 is 4th. Pittman is 5th. Tomasz Novanti is P6. Rolf Bieber is 7th. Andy Stengel is 8th. Benjamin Martin is P9. Ian McElroy is 10th. Cone Garling is 11th. Lasse Albrecht is P12. Stefano Zanella is 1st.
Good luck, guys.
Yeah, good luck.
Good luck,
Cool.
everybody.
Good luck.
"60 minutes remaining in the session. Race start. Pittman is 5th. Pittman passed Gilville 77 for 4th.
I'm sorry.
Gilville 77 is 5th. Gilville 77 is now P4.
Hey, to Greg?
Yeah, don't worry.
Oh, fuck.
Lasse Albrecht is 10th. Tomasz Novanti is P11. Tomasz Novanta lost P11 to Rolf Bieber. Lasse Albrecht is P10. Lasse Albrecht lost P10 to Rolf Bieber. Gilville 77 is P4, 0.5 behind Pittman. Greg Merrow is P7, 0.7 behind Benjamin Martin. Greg Merrow passed Benjamin Martin for P6. Andy Stengel is P5, 0.7 behind Gilville 77. Nat Stevenson on lap 2 is P2, 0.9 behind Stefano Zanella. Andy Stengel is 5th, 0.7 behind Gilville 77. Nat Stevenson is P2. Andy Stengel is 5th, 0.2 behind Gilville 77. "55 minutes remaining in the session. Nat Stevenson is 2nd, 0.5 behind Stefano Zanella. Nat Stevenson passed Stefano Zanella for P1. Stefano Zanella on lap 3 is 2nd, 0.5 behind Nat Stevenson. Greg Merrow is 6th, 0.8 behind Andy Stengel. Andy Stengel is 5th, 0.5 behind Gilville 77. Andy Stengel was 0.6 faster last lap. Greg Merrow is P6, 0.7 behind Andy Stengel. Andy Stengel is 5th, 0.3 behind Gilville 77. Greg Merrow is P6, 0.4 behind Andy Stengel. Greg Merrow was 1.2 faster last lap.
Sorry, Andy.
No worries.
Andy Stengel is P5, 0.3 ahead of Greg Merrow. Greg Merrow is 6th, 0.4 behind Andy Stengel. Stefano Zanella entering the pits is 4th. Greg Merrow is now 5th. Tomasz Novanti is P9. Tomasz Novanti is now P8. Stefano Zanella exiting pits. Greg Merrow is P5, 0.2 behind Andy Stengel. Stefano Zanella is P10, 0.1 behind Benjamin Martin. Rolf Biber entering the pits is P1. "50 minutes remaining in the session.
Benjamin Martin, not even a word from you.
Greg Merrow is P6, 0.2 behind Andy Stengel.
Sorry, I was on.
Rolf
Sorry,
Biber
Rolf.
exiting pits.
Yeah, thank you.
Greg Merrow is now P5. Andy Stengel is P4, 0.3 ahead of Greg Merrow. Greg Merrow is 5th, 0.2 behind Andy Stengel. Greg Merrow passed Andy Stengel for 4th. Tomasz Novanti is 7th, 0.3 behind Ian McElroy. Andy Stengel is 5th, 0.9 behind Greg Merrow.
Thank you.
Tomasz Novanti is 7th, 0.6 behind Ian McElroy. Greg Merrow is P4, 0.7 behind Gilville 77. Cone Garling entering the pits is P12. Tomasz Novanti is P7. Cone Garling exiting pits. Greg Merrow on lap 7 is 4th, 0.4 behind Gilville 77. Tomasz Novanti is P7, 0.2 behind Ian McElroy. Benjamin Martin entering the pits is 10th. Greg Merrow is P4, 0.3 behind Gilville 77. Benjamin Martin exiting pits. Tomasz Novanti is P7, 0.4 behind Ian McElroy. "45 minutes remaining in the session. Greg Merrow is P4, 0.1 behind Gilville 77. Ian McElroy on lap 8 is P7, 0.6 behind Tomasz Novanti. Tomasz Novanti was 0.9 faster last lap. Greg Merrow is 4th, 0.3 behind Gilville 77. Andy Stengel is P5. Best lap is a 2:08.377. 2.040 off the fastest lap. Gilville 77 is 4th, 0.4 behind Greg Merrow. Andy Stengel is P5, 1.0 behind Gilville 77. Gilville 77 is 4th, 0.7 behind Greg Merrow.
Sorry, man.
Gilville 77 is now 4th. Greg Merrow is P4, 1.7 behind Andy Stengel. Greg Merrow passed Andy Stengel for P3. Greg Merrow is now 3rd. Stefano Zanella is P8, 2.1 behind Ian McElroy. Andy Stengel exiting pits. Stefano Zanella is now P7. Ian McElroy is P6, 1.8 ahead of Stefano Zanella. Stefano Zanella is P7, 1.5 behind Ian McElroy. Gilville 77 entering the pits is P5. Gilville 77 is 6th. .40 remaining in the session. Stefano Zanella is 6th, 0.7 behind Ian McElroy. Stefano Zanella was 2.2 faster last lap. Gilville 77 exiting pits. Stefano Zanella is now 5th. Tomasz Novanti is P6, 0.7 behind Stefano Zanella. Stefano Zanella is 5th, 0.7 behind Ian McElroy. Tomasz Novanti is 6th, 0.7 behind Stefano Zanella. Stefano Zanella was 1.8 faster last lap. Stefano Zanella is P5, 0.1 behind Ian McElroy. Ian McElroy is 6th, 0.6 behind Stefano Zanella. Ian McElroy passed Stefano Zanella for 5th. Cone Garling entering the pits is 12th. Stefano Zanella is P6, 0.4 behind Ian McElroy. Cone Garling exiting pits. Lasse Albrecht is 7th. Stefano Zanella is 6th, 0.3 behind Ian McElroy. Rolf Biber is 11th, 4.9 behind Benjamin Martin. Rolf Biber was 0.9 faster last lap. Ian McElroy is P6. Greg Merrow is P3. 35 minutes remaining in the session. Ian McElroy is P6. Best lap is a 2:08.777. 2.440 off the fastest lap.
Thank you.
Rolf Biber is P11, 1.8 behind Benjamin Martin. Ian McElroy is 6th, 4.2 behind Stefano Zanella. Rolf Biber is 11th, 1.5 behind Benjamin Martin. Stefano Zanella on lap 13 is 5th, 4.3 behind Tomasz Novanti.
That's right.
Benjamin Martin is P11, 1.6 behind Rolf Biber. Stefano Zanella is P5, 3.6 behind Tomasz Novanti. Benjamin Martin is 11th, 2.7 behind Rolf Biber. Stefano Zanella is 5th, 2.8 behind Tomasz Novanti. Benjamin Martin is 11th, 1.5 behind Rolf Biber. Stefano Zanella is P5, 1.4 behind Tomasz Novanti. Benjamin Martin is P11. Best lap is a 2:09.844. 3.814 off the fastest lap. 30 minutes remaining in the session. Stefano Zanella is P5, 1.2 behind Tomasz Novanti. Benjamin Martin is P11, 3.2 behind Rolf Biber. Stefano Zanella is 5th, 0.9 behind Tomasz Novanti. Stefano Zanella was 1.6 faster last lap. Benjamin Martin is 11th, 2.0 behind Rolf Biber. Stefano Zanella is P5, 3.5 behind Tomasz Novanti. Lasse Albrecht is P7, 2.9 behind Ian McElroy. Benjamin Martin is P11, 3.8 behind Rolf Biber. Rolf Biber was 1.1 faster last lap. Lasse Albrecht is 7th, 3.7 behind Ian McElroy. Benjamin Martin is P11, 3.6 behind Rolf Biber. Lasse Albrecht is 7th, 3.2 behind Ian McElroy. Stefano Zanella is P5. Best lap is a 2:06.030. Lasse Albrecht is P7, 2.4 behind Ian McElroy. 25 minutes remaining in the session. Stefano Zanella is P5, 3.5 behind Tomasz Novanti. Lasse Albrecht is P7, 0.7 behind Ian McElroy. Lasse Albrecht passed Ian McElroy for P6. Ian McElroy is 7th, 0.4 behind Lasse Albrecht. Stefano Zanella is 5th, 1.9 behind Tomasz Novanti.
Thank you.
Ian McElroy on lap 17 is P7, 1.3 behind Lasse Albrecht. Gilville 77 is P8, 4.2 behind Ian McElroy. Ian McElroy on lap 18 is 7th, 2.1 behind Lasse Albrecht. Greg Merrow exiting pits. Ian McElroy is now 6th. Gilville 77 is 7th, 3.6 behind Ian McElroy. Ian McElroy is P6, 3.0 behind Lasse Albrecht. Lasse Albrecht was 3.2 faster last lap. Gilville 77 is 7th. Best lap is a 2:08.074. 2.274 off the fastest lap. Ian McElroy on lap 18 is P6, 1.2 ahead of Gilville 77. Gilville 77 is P7, 1.1 behind Ian McElroy. Gilville 77 was 2.7 faster last lap. 20 minutes remaining in the session. Andy Stengel is 9th, 2.3 behind Greg Merrow. Andy Stengel was 48.4 faster last lap. Gilville 77 is P7, 0.5 behind Ian McElroy. Andy Stengel is P9, 1.5 behind Greg Merrow. Ian McElroy is 7th, 1.1 behind Gilville 77. Andy Stengel is P9, 1.1 behind Greg Merrow. Ian McElroy is P7, 1.7 behind Gilville 77. Andy Stengel is P9, 1.0 behind Greg Merrow. Andy Stengel was 1.2 faster last lap. Ian McElroy is 7th, 1.9 behind Gilville 77. Andy Stengel is 9th, 0.7 behind Greg Merrow. Ian McElroy is P7. Andy Stengel is 9th, 1.0 behind Greg Merrow. Lasse Albrecht is 6th, 2.8 behind Gilville 77. 15 minutes remaining in the session. Ian McElroy is 7th, 0.8 behind Lasse Albrecht. Andy Stengel is P9, 0.7 behind Greg Merrow. Stefano Zanella is P4, 2.1 behind Tomasz Novanti.
Thanks, Rolf.
Welcome.
Andy Stengel is P9, 1.2 behind Greg Merrow. Stefano Zanella is 4th, 0.8 behind Tomasz Novanti. Andy Stengel is P8. Best lap is a 2:07.208. 1.408 off the fastest lap. Ian McElroy entering the pits as P2. Andy Stengel is now P9.
Ooh, big lag.
Stefano Zanella is 5th, 0.2 behind Tomasz Novanti. Stefano Zanella is now 4th. Tomasz Novanti is 4th, 0.1 behind Stefano Zanella. Tomasz Novanti passed Stefano Zanella for P3. Stefano Zanella is P4, 0.2 behind Tomasz Novanti. Lasse Albrecht is P6, 4.3 behind Gilville 77. Stefano Zanella is P4, 0.1 behind Tomasz Novanti. Andy Stengel is 8th, 2.9 behind Greg Merrow. 10 minutes remaining in the session. Stefano Zanella is P4, 1.0 behind Tomasz Novanti. Lasse Albrecht is P6, 2.9 behind Gilville 77. Stefano Zanella is 4th, 0.3 behind Tomasz Novanti. Tomasz Novanti was 0.9 faster last lap. Lasse Albrecht is P6, 2.1 behind Gilville 77. Stefano Zanella is P4, 0.9 behind Tomasz Novanti. Lasse Albrecht is P6, 1.3 behind Gilville 77. Andy Stengel on lap 24 is P8, 3.2 behind Greg Merrow. Lasse Albrecht is P6, 1.1 behind Gilville 77. Andy Stengel is 8th, 3.3 behind Greg Merrow. Gilville 77 on lap 25 is 6th, 1.7 behind Lasse Albrecht. Lasse Albrecht is 6th battling Gilville 77. Andy Stengel is 8th, 2.4 behind Greg Merrow. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Lasse Albrecht is 6th, 0.3 behind Gilville 77. Gilville 77 is 6th, battling Lasse Albrecht. Andy Stengel on lap 26 is P8, 2.5 behind Greg Merrow. Gilville 77 is P6. Andy Stengel is P8, 2.0 behind Greg Merrow. Gilville 77 is 6th, 1.4 behind Lasse Albrecht. Andy Stengel is 8th, 2.1 behind Greg Merrow. Lasse Albrecht is P6, 4.1 behind Gilville 77. Lasse Albrecht was 1.4 faster last lap. Lasse Albrecht lost 6th to Greg Merrow. Lasse Albrecht lost 7th to Andy Stengel. Andy Stengel is P7, 0.3 ahead of Lasse Albrecht. Lasse Albrecht is P8, 0.4 behind Andy Stengel. Andy Stengel is P7, 0.4 ahead of Lasse Albrecht. Andy Stengel was 2.0 faster last lap. Lasse Albrecht is 8th, 0.8 behind Andy Stengel. Andy Stengel is 7th, 0.6 ahead of Lasse Albrecht. Lasse Albrecht is 8th, 0.6 behind Andy Stengel. Andy Stengel is P7, 0.4 ahead of Lasse Albrecht. Lasse Albrecht on lap 28 is P8, 0.5 behind Andy Stengel. The leader has just finished the race. Nat Stevenson finished P1. Benjamin Martin finished 10th. Pittman finished P2. Rolf Bieber finished 9th. Tomasz Novanta finished P3. Stefano Zanella finished 4th. Gilville 77 is 5th.
Congratulations, Ned. Great.
Yeah, congratulations to the
Gilville
podium.
77
Great
finished
job.
P5.
I need a shower now.
Greg Merrow finished 6th.
Hard work.
Andy
Yeah, well
Stengel
done, Nat.
finished P7.
I to activate crew chief and P-tracker, so I did not know where I am on track, so I only
Lasse
knew my
Albrecht
position, but
finished
not how
P8.
far the other cars were behind or in front of me. So for whenever I made a small mistake, I thought, okay, now they catch me. So it was so hard from the mindset here. Wow, it was so crazy, and no one talks to me over the whole race. Oh, I have to make a checklist to be sure to activate before the next race.
That's a good idea.
Sorry, Rolf, for the accident. I was really.
Yeah. Do we have a map of the track, a big one that you can see the cars?
No, I don't have it.
You don't need that. You need that because otherwise you have no chance. Because I think you couldn't see me, and yeah, that was really bad for both.
Yeah, sorry. I will add the map. Do
Yeah,
you have an app for it?
The large one. There you can see all the cars and the whole track, and then it's much easier. Then you know what is the actual situation.
You can find the link on our website. I can post it in driver's chat in just a few seconds.